Are you ready to ignite? April's energy shift is here. Hello, I'm psychic medium Christine Gold, fellow empath, author, speaker, and co-creator of the Soul Healers Community Retreat Center, and we are worldwide. Thank you so much for being here. And each month, you know, grabbing the tones, the vibrations, the energies. And I don't know about you, but March and the eclipse, that was intense. And maybe you want to drop, you know, a comment or something below how you were feeling about March and how are you feeling about April. I don't know about you, but I definitely felt the shift. And really, April is the traditional start of the zodiac wheel. And it starts with Aries. And if you're a fellow Aries, happy birthday to you. Drop an emoji or something below, and we want to wish you a happy birthday. But Aries is a fire sign, and it's bold. And it's really about igniting fresh starts, radical clarity. I love that, radical clarity. Because I actually just posted about if you feel like you're stuck or you're lost or you don't know, you're in an analysis paralysis, you're maybe tired of trying to make a decision and not making a decision, if that makes sense, then really it's a big, huge sign from your collective team that you need clarity, okay? Clarity. So, and with that will come unstoppable momentum where you don't need to push. I mean, when you're pushing and the problem's not being solved or you don't know how to solve the problem, the best thing to do is rest. And I know that sounds totally opposite of what we've been taught. It's the nail in the forehead analogy. The more you focus on the nail, the problem, that's all you can see. But when you decide to let go, and I say let God, and rest, maybe have a little bit of fun, you will notice huge clarity come in. You will notice problems are solving on their own. You will notice energy shifting. So, and the Schumann's resonance has been surging, and there were so many solar storms, and I don't see this slowing down at all. You might feel like you're on an energetic roller coaster. Wee, are you having fun? Now, don't get me wrong, I love roller coasters. Although I haven't been on one in a long time, so I can't say that. But when I was younger, I would seek out roller coasters. I wanted the thrill. I wanted the rush, the hit, right? You know, I'm sure there's a lot of you dopamine junkies out there that still like to do stuff like that. Let me know. So really, what's happening here? There are high highs and deep truths going on. And I use the 3 A's: alignment, ascension, and action. So the triple A effect, not the triple D effect. Acceleration, alignment, and action. And they go perfectly in this Aries season, yes. There will be breakthroughs and emotional purges, solar spikes and Schumann surges, heightened intuition, and sleep shifts. So I know in March, I mean, it was pretty snowy here in the Northern Hemisphere still, and we just had snow last week. So when that happens, I don't know about you, but I tend to rest more and hibernate, and I'm planning, and I'm writing, I'm feeling more intuitive, like into myself, rather, you know, going inside instead of always being outside, speaking answers, this, that. And then there's the post-eclipse revelations, and hidden truths are surfacing. You know, the picture of an iceberg, you only see the tip. So when they're talking about truths, what's underneath, what you can't see is still coming to the surface. And I know that sounds insane. And, you know, with everything going on in the world, everyone seems to be so focused on Trump and what he's doing. Oh, but Christine, how can you not be? It affects everything. You know, I go back to 2020. What was going on at that time? Hello? Hello. So all the things that just seem insane and are creating chaos these are old systems, everything is shifting and breaking down, and it has to, because it cannot sustain itself. We cannot sustain ourselves. We are seeing how billionaires and millionaires really do treat people, right? This obsession with money and being rich, and if I have money, all of my problems will go away and everything will change. Yeah, it will change. It comes with a new set of problems. So if you were a jerk before money, you're going to be an even bigger jerk. Please. Please tell me I'm wrong. All right? So what am I saying? What are we saying here? If you don't deal with your stuff, you don't heal, it will reveal. And it reveals in the most insane ways. And we're seeing this being played out right now. How we no longer want what we thought we wanted. Does that make sense? And we're going back to simplifying things. Keep it simple. The KISS method. Keep it simple, silly, because when we overcomplicate things, it definitely doesn't work. It doesn't work. And it reminded me of someone that was out in New Mexico. It was a documentary. They were hiking, and he said, you know, I need to be out here more because I've never have any problems up here. I am not stressed. I'm not anxious. I'm not depressed. I am just one with the Creator. And that hit. And really, I want to talk about, there are going to be huge breakthroughs. Like, I have a program called Breakdown to Breakthrough, because really that's what it's about. When what you thought was working is absolutely not working, right? And you have to purge all the stuff and the snags and the attachments, things that you're holding on so tightly to, and especially the money piece. I mean, in a world that just keeps re-wounding and re-triggering us every time you turn the TV on, I say turn it off. They want to make you feel that you have nothing and that you need more. And if you don't have money, you're nobody. But money is an energy, and I've talked about this for years. And believe me, I have my own money stories that have been passed through the generations, and we're healing it all collectively together. It's happening right now. I don't know if you follow Lee Harris, but this is, you know, someone who inspires me daily. His channeled messages from the Z's have been a catapult into my spiritual awakening. Now that started in 2017, and he came along in 2019. So if he came along in 2017, do you think I would be able to hear the message? No, I would not. Why? Because I was not at that level to receive and for me to go, I get it. Whereas I'd be like, oh, I don't like this. This doesn't make sense. I'm turning it off. See what I mean? That's what I mean. It doesn't mean that I don't want to talk about levels and all of that, because that's an ego mindset. Same with money. I heard this today in church service, that if it ran in your family, if it runs in your family, it stopped when it ran into you. That's right. So if it ran in the family, it stops with you. And who here believes that you're breaking the intergenerational trauma, the addictions, the the heaviness, like we have to do this. We have to do this all on our own, and we were hurt, and, you know, and I want to say this again, it ran in your family until it ran into you. So you are the change maker. You are the wall breaker. And I get it. It's a series of, I know there was a movie called A Series of Unfortunate Events, but these are all fortunate. If you're healing, if you're going through something right now, you are fortunate. You are loved. You are joy. You are meant to be here. Believe me, if no one has told you that, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So how do you ride this wave? Because it is a wave. Believe me, yesterday, I did nothing. I was tired. And I listened to my body. I did absolutely nothing other than, you know, have a shower and went for a walk and cooked some amazing food. Really took care of myself. That is self-care. And it also is other things. Whenever you pamper yourself, whatever that pampering is, that is self-care. Are you aware that you need more care of yourself in your life? I really want you to act on inspired ideas. What ideas do you have? Flush them out here. Comment below. I want to know. I want to hear them. We want to be your cheerleaders. We want to cheer you on. We want to say yes, and that's amazing, and anything is possible. Where you've been told, no, that's dumb, that's going to fail, that won't make money. Ooh, that's a big one. That won't make money, because if you don't make money, you're a nobody, and that's bullshit. Bullshit. Yes, I said it many, many times. So I'm not believing that anymore. And in fact, I really keep a lot of things to myself because there's a lot of curmudgeons out there. Do you know any? I go to my Facebook page. I talk about the curmudgeon. It's about someone who loves and lives to dim others' light, others' joy. When you say black, they say white. When you say the glass is half full, they say it's half empty. They lean on negativity. You know, whatever you want to call it, they're just never happy. So Aries season rewards bold moves. What are you holding back on? I want you to ground yourself as well because it's a fiery sign. It's really important to be out in nature, hydrating yourself, breathing, being connected. I love taking pictures of sunshots, I call them, where I'm playing with the light and the filter and the sun. And some of those pictures are just like, what? Angels always come out. I see a lot of Palladian energy, a lot of Archangel Michael energy. I see aura. I see a lot of angelic energy, star seeds. It's beautiful. And really stay open. Truths are being revealed now. They will set you free. Will set you free. So this month is all about acceleration, alignment, and action. Are you ready to step into your power? If you are, I'd love to welcome you into our Soul Healers community as well. I would love to either coach you in a group or one-to-one format. And this is within a 12-week container or a 1 year. So if you're like, yeah, I'm going to dip my toe in, and there will be sustained change, guaranteed. That's how I work, because if you don't change, if you don't grow, that's a reflection on me. And I feel there's too many people out there just unfortunately getting ripped off, getting scammed. So that's my scam-free guarantee. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, so if you really love this and enjoy this, I'm going to leave a link to my programs, to the community, and to some of the other events that I hold in person and online. I also have a Clarity Code program coming up. I also have Empath and Narcissist, Heal the Trauma Bond Forever. That's been very, very popular because we're seeing this played out right now in real time. Anyways, take care of yourself, and if you want more of this, please let me know. Sending you lots of love. Mwah. Have an amazing April.